All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here, and welcome to When Is It Okay to Pay Fees When Buying Cryptocurrency. So most of my videos were focused on how to get around paying fees and not paying fees in any way, shape, or form. And the reason is because if you're looking to trade your cryptocurrency, if you're looking to try and make some day trading money or even just hodling it, what happens is, of course, you pay a fee, and then you're going to have to make multiple trades, or you're going to have to make one big trade to actually get over that fee that you paid when buying those cryptocurrencies at that particular fee. So, and even if you did make one big trade and you made a decent amount of money, you could have made a little bit more money because you had paid a fee originally. And especially if you had like a recurring payment system or something like that, where you're paying a fee all the time or a few times a month, that can add up to quite a bit. So normally the way that I made a few videos in the past, what you do is you go to settings in Coinbase and then you put in your bank account information, and it's similar to PayPal in the sense that they're going to send you a deposit and then you have to verify that deposit. Once you verify that deposit, your bank account is verified, excuse me. And then you can actually just send money from your bank account. So if you go to your accounts, once you actually have your bank account set up in settings, you can actually go to deposit, and then you can just deposit money like so. The problem with that is if you hit continue here, it won't get there till about 7 days. So 7 days is what they say. It is Friday today, so 7 days would be the next Friday on December 1st. So usually I actually get my coin the day before on Thursday, so it's actually about 6 days rather than 7. But so that's not a problem, right? So you're getting your money, and then you can actually ship it over to GDAX. You can go over here to GDAX, and then you can just simply deposit it from your Coinbase account from your US dollar wallet once you put it in there. So that's normally how I like to teach how to buy cryptocurrency. But today we're going to talk about the fees, and so. Again, I've went over this a couple times before, but let's say you have a credit card and you want to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, what have you. You're going to pay a $19.18 fee, so you're only going to get $480 of Bitcoin. So now, that's not a lot of Bitcoin. 0.05 Bitcoin really isn't a lot, so you actually have to make multiple trades in order to surpass that $20 fee. So if you have a debit card set up here, it's actually a lot less. So $500, it's only a $7.34 fee. So not nearly as bad. However, with a debit card, you won't get that coin till for 7 days, just like the bank transfer. However, when you buy with a debit card, you actually buy it at this price. So let's say this price wasn't actually $8,200, which is kind of a high right now. Let's say it crashed to $7,000. So let's say it just dumped. Now you want to buy a lot more. You want to buy some coin. You want to pick it up real fast. This would be the way to do it. So if you do it with a credit card, obviously you're going to be paying that almost $20 fee. But with a debit card, you'll get it at just a $7.34 fee. Now you might think to yourself, well, I won't have it for 7 days, so what is the point of that? Because by the time 7 days comes around, it's going to be back up to its $8,200 price. However, with Coinbase, if you buy with your debit card, you actually get that. You don't get the coin right now, but you get it locked in at that price, at $7,000. So when you do receive it on Friday, you're going to receive as much coin as if it was $7,000, as if you had bought $500 at $7,000. So that's okay. However, of course, with the credit card, you get your coin instantly. So why would you buy with a debit or a credit card if you can just simply transfer your funds and just wait that 7 days and do it all for free? So here's the thing. Let's say you bought in. This is the 1 month chart, by the way, for Bitcoin. And just a good few days ago, let's see, it was, I don't know, about 10 days ago or so, it had crashed to about $5,800. So let's say you bought in at $7,200 here. Like, you bought in, you had some money on GDAX, you had some money on Coinbase, what have you, and you bought in at $7,282, okay? And now you don't have any other money on GDAX. Like, you just sort of spent all your money. Maybe you didn't have a lot. Maybe you just had like $500 and you figured you'd buy in now. All right, and then a couple days later, you realize it's at $5,800, and so Now it's too late to do a bank transfer because it's going to take 7 days. And with a bank transfer, you're just transferring money. You're not actually buying in that Bitcoin. You're just transferring money. So you have to wait 6 or 7 days for that money to transfer. And by 6 or 7 days, let's take a look at 6 or 7 days. Let's look at the 19th. By the time the 19th came around, it's all the way at $8,000 again. So you totally missed that dip. So now what you have to do at 7,800 is just go to buy and sell, use a debit or a credit card, hopefully a debit card. If you only have a credit card, that's fine, but you are going to pay a bigger fee. And it will say, it will instead say 8,200. You know, if you had bought in at 7,200 and it dipped to 5,800, this would say $5,800. And you could use your debit card and say purchase $500 at $5,800, and it won't be available for 6 or 7 days. However, that's pretty good because you're buying it at $5,800, so you're buying a bigger amount. So right now, $500 only buys me 0.05 Bitcoin. However, if the price was at $5,800, this $500 would almost buy me a tenth of a Bitcoin. So you can see the difference in how much your fiat, how much your US dollars or your euros or what have you is going to buy you at a lower price, right? So then you're going to lock in that price, and even if it took you 6 or 7 days to receive that Bitcoin, let's see what 6 or 7 days brought us. 5,800 to, let's see, the 18th, 77, $8,000. So by the time you actually receive that Bitcoin and you're able to trade it, it's at $8,000, and you can just sit there and sell it or hold on to it for longer, and you made a huge, huge profit. So that's the time to actually pay a fee when buying cryptocurrency. Because I've been kind of asked this question, like, why are there even fees for cryptocurrency? Why would I even buy? And how can I buy it now? I've also heard a few people ask me, and they were seemingly very disappointed by the fact that you don't get your coin instantly when you buy with a debit card. That is a little disappointing. However, you can get it instant, but you have to, you actually have to buy quite a lot, and eventually Coinbase will allow you an instant transfer on your debit card. But you actually have to spend quite a bit. I don't remember what it is, but it eventually your account will be available to have an instant debit card. So some people are thinking, well, you know, I don't get it for 7 days. By the time 7 days comes up, you know, the price is going to be totally different. Well, that may be true, but again, with a debit card, you're buying it and you're paying that price now. So if it's $5,800, you're going to be buying a lot more Bitcoin than what you see on the screen now. And with a credit card, you're going to get it instantly, but you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. And then if it crashed to $5,800 and you suspect that it's going to go right back, because Bitcoin does this over and over and over. It will crash every few months and it will go down $1,000, $1,500, sometimes $2,000. And then it's just going to go right back up, and it goes back up within days. And in fact, we can look at the chart again and see how long it took. It only took, like I said, it only took seven or 8 days to go right back past where it was at 7,200. So just keep this in mind, that this is a useful tool in case of a crash. And that's the only time I can really justify paying a fee when buying the cryptocurrency. Now, don't sell cryptocurrency on Coinbase. Please don't do that, because cryptocurrency, selling it, let's say you have some, I actually don't have any on Coinbase, because whenever I buy it on Coinbase, I instantly transfer it to GDAX, my Litecoin or Bitcoin to GDAX, and I trade on there. If you don't know what GDAX is, you can check out some of my other videos. I have how to trade for beginners. I have how to buy and sell cryptocurrency with no fees, all that sort of thing. So if you want to buy it with no fees, again, you go to settings, verify your bank account. Then once that's done, it takes a good amount of days to do that, because you have to receive a deposit and whatnot. And then you just deposit in your accounts with your US dollar wallet. And again, you can also, you know, send and receive Bitcoin from Coinbase too, if you'd like to buy things or trade, or somebody, you know, what have you. But again, just understand that when you buy with a debit card, you're not going to receive it for 7 days, but you did buy it at that price. You locked it in at that price. And with a credit card, you do get it instantly. So I hope this resolves some issues for anybody who's watching this video. So the only time it's really good to buy cryptocurrency with fees is when it's in a crash, because if you're going to send it to your bank account, if you're going to send, or rather, if you're going to do a bank transfer to Coinbase, you know, for that free transfer, it's going to take 6 or 7 days. It takes me 6, but Coinbase always says 7, and you're going to miss that dip. It's going to be gone by the time 7 days. Just trust me, it's going to be gone. Bitcoin goes down and then goes right back up. It springs up higher than it was. So there are times at which you'd want to buy fees rather, and there are times that most of the time you just simply just want to transfer with your bank. You know, just be patient, just set up that bank transfer. It's going to save you a lot of money in the long run, and not only is it going to save you money, it's going to save you Bitcoin. It's going to save you Bitcoin, raw Bitcoin. So these fees, they could be quadruple, they could be quintuple, these fees, if Bitcoin triples, quadruples, quintuples, what have you, in the future. Because if you pay a $19 fee because of your credit card, and then Bitcoin in the future is quadruple the price, you could have had $80 extra of Bitcoin. So it just goes to show, in the long run, these fees are really going to catch up to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, what have you, put them in the comment section down below. I always respond to my commenters. I check it every day. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.